Assalamualaikum. How are you today? I hope all are fine and feel safe at home. Today, Usada wants to explain to you about the chapter 19. We study about halves and quarters. I have a rectangle. This rectangle is yellow. All parts of the rectangle are yellow. And I will fold the rectangle into two parts like this. So, what you gonna say about this part? Yep, this is called one half because from a rectangle you fold into two. So, one part of this rectangle is called one half. From whole rectangle, this is called a whole rectangle. One rectangle, I fold it into two rectangles. So this is called, there are two parts after that. So this is called a half, or we can say it one half. How about this one? I fold this whole rectangle into two like this. This is a half or one half, and then after that I fold again become like this one. So there will be four parts. From a whole of the rectangle I fold, and this is become four parts. So I call this one with one quarters. Starting from a whole, or we say one rectangle, then I fold the rectangle like this. So there will be four parts of the rectangle. The first, the second, the third, and this is the fourth part. So each part of the rectangle, we call it as one fourth or one quarter. So this is one quarter. Are you understand until this? Okay, let's we continue. I have a rectangle and there is a black line and also this one black line. This is a one part of the rectangle. This is also one part of the rectangle. This is also one part of the rectangle, and this one. There are how many parts in this rectangle now? Yep, there are four. So in every part of the rectangles we call one quarters. So this one, if only one I shaded this one, this is become one quarter. This is one quarter. If I shaded only one. How if I shaded these two rectangles? I shade also this one. So two parts from a whole part of this rectangle we call as two quarters. And how about this one? If I shade this one also, if I say this rectangle also, so there are three parts from a whole of the rectangle. Instead I call this one with three quarters. And if all I said the rectangle, I have more shaded rectangle like this one, so I can write down this one is four quarters, or we can say a whole or one whole. Okay, now look at the example. I have four Legos. One out of four Legos is taken out. this one, I take it. So, I can say this one is 1/4. 1/4 of the cubes is take out. Okay, how if I ask 1/2 of these 8 Legos? That's so easy. I must make 2 groups because the question is 1/2. This one. 2 groups. 1/2 of 8 Legos are, that's so easy. We directly can count how many 1/2 of 8 Legos. The answer is 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's correct. 4 Legos. Okay, now look at this question. I have 2 questions. A quarter or 1/4 of 8 Legos are blah 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 Legos. Look at those 8 Legos. The question is 1/4. So I must divide the Legos into 4 groups. 1 groups here, the second group here, and then the third group here, and then this is the fourth group. Now you can directly count. 1/4 of 8 Legos are, so the question is only asked one part. So the answer are 2 Legos. That's correct. The next, 3/4 of 8 Legos are blah 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 Legos. Look at those 8 Legos. We do like the same. 4. It means we divide 8 Legos into 4 groups. First group, second group, third group, and fourth group. The question asks 3. 3/4. So you only need to count 3 groups. From that's all. So how many Legos in those 3 groups? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that's correct. The answer is 3/4 of 8 Legos are 6 Legos. Okay, that's all the explanation about halves and quarters today. I hope you can understand and can do the exercise easily. That's all. See you in the next chapter. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.